Sultanpur National Park is located at Sultanpur 15 kilometres from Gurgaon, Haryana and 50 kilometres from Delhi in India. Introduction. Sultanpur Bird Sanctuary is very popular national park located in Gurgaon district in Haryana state. Sultanpur is located 40 km from Dholakuan in Delhi and 15 km from Gurgaon on the Gurgaon-Farrukhnagar road. This bird sanctuary, ideal for birding and birdwatchers, is best visited in winters when a large number of migratory birds come here. Haryana government has carried out a number of development works at Sultanpur Bird Sanctuary like construction of mounds, widening of paths, 4 tube wells have also been dug. Efforts are being made to improve vegetation in area by planting more trees, which are popular with the birds like Ficus spp. Acacia nilotica, Acacia tortilis, berries and neem etc. Approximately 250 species of birds are found at Sultanpur Bird Sanctuary. Some of them are resident, while others come from distant regions like Siberia, Europe and Afghanistan. Some of the resident birds are common hoopum, paddy field pipit, purple sunbird, little cormorant, Eurasian thick-knee, grey francolin, black francolin, Indian roller, white-throated kingfisher, spot-billed duck, painted stork, white ibis, black-headed ibis, little egret, great egret, cattle egret, India-crested lark. Every year more than 100 migratory bird species arrive at Sultanpur in search of feeding grounds and to pass the winter. In winter Sultanpur Bird Sanctuary provides a picturesque panorama of migratory birds such as Siberian cranes, greater flamingo, ruff, black-winged stilt, common teal, common grenshank, northern pintail, yellow wagtail, white wagtail, northern shoveler, rosy pelican. Climate. This bird sanctuary, ideal for birding and birdwatchers, is best visited in winters when a large number of migratory birds come here. Sultanpur has the typical North Indian climate of harsh summers and cold winters. Rainy season is short, from July to then end of August. History. Sultanpur named after Rajput Chauhan Sultan Singh, descendant of Harshdev Chauhan, one of 21 sons of Raja Sangat Singh Chauhan, who founded Garihasara and established Dundhoti, occupied it in 1474. Vikram Sambat after wresting it from Scylla Muslims, was the biggest village under Farrukhnagar, and many of the present-day villages around it have originated as danis, that is temporary farmers' shelters within the boundary of Sultanpur. The region around Sultanpur was called Dundhoti. Sultanpur was the centre of salt production for use in Delhi and the United Provinces till the late 19th century, exporting annually 250,000 quintals over the Rajasthan-Amroha railway. The railway train service was started in 1873, and at Sultanpur there were a couple of railway sidings for loading salt into the train wagons. Salt was produced by extracting brine from about 40 wells using bullocks and drying in open plots. Since salt was one of the major sources of government revenue, the office of the salt superintendent at Sultanpur supervised the levy of a 2 tax per maund. With the levy of the heavy salt tax and acquisition of the Sampur salt works in Rajasthan by the British Indian government, the Sultanpur salt became uneconomical, and by 1903-4 the salt industry was struggling for survival, with salt export having fallen to 65,000 maunds, leading to severe setback to the economy of the Sultanpur area. Finally, in 1923 the British shut down the office of the salt superintendent, had all the mounds of salt thrown back into the wells and shut down the salt industry, leading to considerable economic misery to the people. As a bird sanctuary it was the find of Peter Jackson, famous ornithologist, and honorary secretary of the Delhi Birdwatching Society, who wrote to Prime Minister of India, Indira Gandhi, founder of the society, in 1970 about the need to declare the Sultanpur Jheel near Delhi a bird sanctuary, and she asked him to take her there. She had to cancel at the last minute, but later instructed the Chief Minister of Haryana to protect the Jheel, and in 1972, the Sultanpur Bird Reserve was established. On 071989 the reserve was upgraded to a national park. The area was declared a bird sanctuary in 1972, and 20 years later in 1989, was made a national park. It has an area of 1.43 square kilometers. It is a protected area where over 250 species of birds have been sighted. Earlier, before the construction of bands and drainage areas around Sultanpur remained waterlogged and attracted a large numbers of migratory birds and hunters, many from the diplomatic corps at Delhi. Now, however, the bird sanctuary is artificially revived using pumped water from the Jamuna River. You are required to show your identity card to enter Sultanpur National Park. Without identity card, you will be denied entry. In addition, entry fee is a 5.00. Resident birds. Resident birds include the common hoopum, paddy field pipit, purple sunbird, little cormorant, Indian cormorant, common spoonbill, grey francolin, black francolin, Indian roller, white-throated kingfisher, spitbill, painted stork, black-necked stork, white ibis, black-headed ibis, little egret, great egret, cattle egret, crested lark, red-vented bible, rose-ringed parakeet, red-wattled lapwing, shikra, Eurasian collared dove, red-collared dove, laughing dove, spotted owlet, rock pigeon, magpie robin, greater cuckoo, weaver bird, bang myna, common myna and green bee-eater. Migratory birds. Every year over 100 migratory bird species visit here to feed. In winter, the sanctuary provides us a panorama of migratory birds such as Siberian crane, greater flamingo, ruff, black-winged stilt, common teal, common grenshank, northern pintail, yellow wagtail, white wagtail, northern shoveler, rosy pelican, spot-billed pelican, gadwall, wood sandpiper, spotted sandpiper, Eurasian wigin, black-tailed godwit, spotted redshank, starling, blue-throat and long-billed pipit. In summer, about 11 species of migratory birds such as Asian coal, black-crowned night heron, grey heron, Indian golden oriole, comb duck, blue-cheeked bee-eater, blue-tailed bee-eater and cuckoos come here. In addition to the many birds, animals such as blue bull and black buck are also seen here. Trees which are popular with the birds like Acacia nilotica, Acacia tortilis, berberis and neem have been planted. Facilities. The park is a popular picnic spot for residents of New Delhi and the NCR, especially during the winter migration months when thousands of birds visit here from across the globe. There are 4 watchtowers located at different points, an education and interpretation center, a library, films, slides and binoculars for the benefit of bird lovers. A walk along the perimeter of the park takes up to 2 hours. A room dedicated to the memory of Dr. Salim Ali, which contains his bust, photographs, write-ups, and some of his personal effects. There is public parking, bathrooms, drinking water facilities and a children's park in the reserve. For those wishing to stay overnight, the park also has a well-appointed guest house with all amenities. Timing 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. If anyone desires to enter the park before 9 a.m., he/she has to obtain entry permit, 1 day in advance from date of entry from Divisional Wildlife Officer Office Gurgaon. Not more than 10 person will be allowed on any day before 9 a.m. Note, park will remains closed on every Tuesday. The park is 50 km from Delhi and 15 km from Gurgaon on the Gurgaon, Farruch Nagar Road. Address, Divisional Inspector, Wildlife, Sultanpur National Park, Dist. Gurgaon. CO Divisional Wildlife Officer Gurgaon 0124-2222272, DFO Gurgaon, 2322057. See also, Indian Council of Forestry Research and Education, Arid Forest Research Institute, OKHLA Sanctuary, bordering Delhi and adjoining Uttar Pradesh, nearby the Najafgarh Drain Bird Sanctuary, Delhi, nearby the Najafgarh Lake or Najafgarh Jheel, National Zoological Park Delhi, Asulabati Wildlife Sanctuary, Delhi, Balls Horseshoe Lake, Delhi, Bindawaz Wildlife Sanctuary, Image Gallery. See also, Haryana Tourism, List of monuments of national importance in Haryana, List of state-protected monuments in Haryana, List of Indus Valley Civilization sites in Haryana, Punjab, Rajasthan, Gujarat, India and Pakistan, List of national parks and wildlife sanctuaries of Haryana, India, List of national parks of India, wildlife sanctuaries of India, references. External links Sultanpur National Park at Birding Inn, the Sultanpur photo log, How Sultanpur Happened, Sultanpur and Najaf Gazelles, by Peter Jackson, Sultanpur National Park, Eco-Sensitive Zone. Ministry of Environment and Forest Notification, New Delhi, 29 January, 2009, to be published in the Gazette of India, Extraordinary, Part 2, Section 3, Subsection, F. No. 300 2008 ESZ, by Dr. G. V. Subramaniam, Scientist *GA Unregistered Trademark, Sultanpur National Park Travel Guide from Wiki Voyage.